She gon' eat the crew. Bread up in that guy.
Early in the morning, before I eat my breakfast, I gotta get down. I gotta get down. One more time, y'all. It goes early in the morning. Before I eat my breakfast, I gotta get down. Yeah, I gotta get down, man. Shout out to the Marching 101, South Carolina State University, man. You know when we say that song, we're going to the Cal. It's early in the morning, and we're going early in the morning. Before I eat my breakfast, I gotta get down. Woo! I gotta get down. Man, love that song, man. Ain't nothing like it. You just got finished working out in the morning. Now you're heading to the cab to get something to eat. I love it, bro. I miss those. I miss half of those days. That 5 o'clock in the morning working out thing for the birds, bro. But playing on the band, traveling, eating good food. After every home game, you get to go to any tailgate you want to with that uniform on and get whatever amount of food you want. I miss those days. But at 5 o'clock in the morning,
They be
nah, you
hyped.
can keep that. That ain't for me no
They be
more.
they be they be
No, I'll
hyped
take
up
it
in
back.
it.
Five
They be
o'clock.
hyped
If I
up.
can get up 5 o'clock, I'll go to the gym. But getting up 5 o'clock to go do some PT, then play, then go to the cab and come back down? No, sir. That them days over for me. Go. Them days is over for me, baby. I
Nah, you
can't
can
do
keep
it,
that.
right?
That's 5 o'clock for the
Get up,
birds,
boy.
baby.
Listen,
No,
we used
that's
to get
five
up
o'clock
five
for the
o'clock in the
birds,
morning.
baby. I ain't with that.
And for I'm gonna touch a sensitive subject for some people. So if you feel like you feel some type of way about what I'm about to say, oh well. But anyway, your first year on the band, you got white tee on cause you're a crab. All right. So that means you can't touch no grass because you don't know nothing. You ain't deserve to touch the grass because you ain't played nothing for the school. You just got
Yes,
there.
sir.
So what are you touching the grass for? You ain't played not one football game, not one basketball game. You ain't cheered for not one football team in that uniform. Therefore, you don't deserve to touch that grass. And you ain't been on the band now for what, a couple of hours. So white tee, you good to go. Get there first day. They like band practice start at 5 o'clock. Band practice start at 5. So that means you need to be there at 4:20, 4:15, if on the safe side. That way, if you get there at 4:15,
Look
4:20, I
5'10",
mean you
that
can take your time and
5'10".
walk there instead of you hauling butt trying to get across the doggone campus to make it to the band hall in time. And then when you get to the band hall, I don't know what type of coffee, espresso, or whatever these drum majors on, but them boys is wide open at 5 o'clock in the morning, yelling and screaming, "Get in here! Get in here! Get in here!" You like, bro, it's 5 o'clock in the morning. What are you on? There's no way in the world you should be this excited for us to come in here at 5 o'clock in the morning, gang. What you on? Then you looking at the band directors like, hey, bro, you need to calm buddy down. Next thing you know, they yelling too. It's time for band. It's time for band. Why are you late? Why are you late?
They ain't never started for me,
Dang,
baby.
it's
They ain't never
4:45.
started.
How am I late? How am I late? It's 4:40. Y'all said band practice started at 5.
Uh-huh.
When I was in high school, band practice started at 5. I got there by 5:15, 5:10. Just because, I done been on the band for a little minute now. 5:10.
Yeah. Watch
Then if
out.
you
Be
late,
careful.
you be like, hey, my
Yeah.
mama
Be
dropped me
careful.
off late, gang. Y'all can't punish me for my
Be
mama
careful.
in there.
My
My
mama got a
mama
little
had to
old
get
car. My
gas.
mama got a little
My
old
mama,
whoopty. I can't.
red light, stuff
My
like
mama got
that.
that
You can
whoopty
make
out
up
there.
those type of stories. But you on campus, gang, why are you late? School ain't in yet 'cause this the summer. So what
Right.
you late for? It is what it is, though, man. I miss those days, go, bro. We had some times, man. Man, I was on the band. I just got my wisdom teeth taken out. And I was like, bro, we got a trip coming up to Walt Disney World for the free. All I got to do is just show up. I got a free trip to Walt Disney World. I got all four of my wisdom teeth taken out. I could barely talk. Doggone, I could barely play an instrument. But I'm like, man, I ain't missing this trip. So the week before, when I got it done, I'm in there, my mom and everybody else, and everybody, I'm getting medicine in. I'm trying to eat, make sure my mouth good, just good enough that all I gotta do when I'm on the band is hold his horn up and pretend I'm playing. That's it. I don't care about nothing. I'm not missing a free trip to Walt Disney World game. I'm gonna do whatever I need to do to get to Walt Disney World. A free trip to Walt Disney World? I'm not turning that down. Then I got on the bus and I ain't snuck on the bus. But I got on the bus, got by the window, sat down, put my stuff down, and I chilling. They do roll call. Um, but this day they didn't do roll call before we took off. Like they kind of did roll call like in the middle of the trip. So like the bus already gone. So I was like, man, I'ma just I'ma just jump on the bus, put my head down, and ride it. Luckily my cousin sat beside me. Or somebody sat beside me. Not my cousin. No, we weren't on the same bus that year. But somebody was sitting beside me. I can't remember. I just put my head down, and ride. We get halfway there. R.I.P. Miss Jenkins. She said, uh, Dontrell? I said, She said, boy, what you doing here? I said, I wasn't about to miss no trip to Walt Disney World. She said, you're on D Squad. D Squad is the people who don't march halftime. You play all through the game, fifth quarter and all that stuff, but you don't march during halftime. Oh, dang it, fifth quarter. I forgot some of y'all ain't band heads. Fifth quarter is the quarter
They
after the
be they
game.
be hyped up.
So
Boy, they
basically,
got to
that's just when
calm
the two
down, boy.
bands
It's too
come
early in the
together,
morning for
and we
that.
trying to
It's
see who
too
the
early
best
in the
band
morning.
is, who got the best book, who got the best players, who got the best arrangements, and all that stuff. Halftime, that's good. Who can put on the best show? But fifth time is where it get down and dirty, and we trying to see who got the best book, who got the best arrangers, and who can play. We took some L's here and there, but most of the time we won most of them because we don't play no games back when I was on the band. But anyway, I get there. She said, "What you doing here?" I said, I won't gonna miss no trip to Walt Disney World. Mouth swole up. I'm like, man. She said, you're on D Squad. I was like, I don't care. I'm going Disney World for the free. Boy, please. I was out there.
For the free.
Just, hey, go look. Free trip. Boy, we cheap. Yes, sir. We ain't turning down no free nothing. A free trip. Boy, you gotta be out your mind. Man. All right. Anyway, guys, man, we want to start this show off. We ain't gonna be here long again. This ain't a
We
long,
said that the
long. We
last
said that the
time.
last. Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we did.
We did. We said that the last time,
We said
and
that the
we ended up
last time.
being a little minute. But anyway,
Yes, sir.
I don't know what to say.
Nope.
I don't, cause we ain't gonna be here long. I got a few things that we gonna go. I just want to start off by
Come on,
saying that I
baby.
did take a
What you
page
done
out of
did?
your book, brother.
What you done did?
Take a page out of your book, and we're gonna talk about it in a minute. But anyway, before we get too dive into it, I know I've been talking to my man already, so let me go ahead and get this out the way, cause this my
Yeah.
dog, this my rider
Yep.
dog, this my boom coon to my eighth
Yep.
boom, this my dog from the Himalaya, this the player. If I go rob a bank, he robbing it too.
Yep.
You feel me?
I like
All
that.
right.
I ain't robbing no bank.
Anyway,
I ain't robbing no bank, baby.
everybody put your hands
You on
together
your
for
own.
my dog. Go,
Go.
go, let's go.
Hey, skip all that, baby. Skip that. Boy, it's early,
How you
boy.
doing there?
God, dog, the sun barely out,
I
man.
know.
You
I saw
you
you early
got
this
the
morning.
sun
And you,
beating
hey,
on
look.
me. Sun just came up. You got me out here
I
like
know,
this.
bro. It's early, bro. I'm sorry. I got you
Yeah,
out
it's
of
I'll
bed,
go don't get up
but
for
we had to get this one
man.
out the
Look,
way because it's a
go
long.
don't
This
get
this is
up
gonna
this
take a
time of
little
morning
minute
for
for us today.
nobody,
But
Dorothy.
we
I
got a
don't
lot to
care.
do.
I
I
don't
know
get up this time
that's
for
my bad,
nobody,
but you
boy.
get to go home early tonight,
Well,
so
that
I ain't
check
want to
better
hear
put me
nothing.
in fat this week.
Hi.
Friend.
I know, man. I know you ain't a morning person, bro. I already
All right,
know. Shoot, I ain't even a
okay.
morning person, but we doing it. We doing it. We doing
I
it.
like
So
that. I like
we
that.
gonna
You should have started with
we're
that.
gonna do some things and we're
You
gonna
should have
we're gonna
started
crank
with
it. But
that.
before we get started, man, I want to shout out. I didn't go get it just because it had cheese in it, but Popeyes doing it.
Somebody doing it.
Yeah,
Somebody doing it.
yeah, we're gonna talk about that. Popeye did it again. We're gonna top it at that. Another place that I saw, I didn't get a chance to go get it, but we're gonna talk about that as well. A couple other places, man. So y'all stay tuned, man. Like I said, I got something on the books that I'm excited to do. I know Go got something he want to do, so we're gonna get this thing going, man. Y'all stay tuned, man. Again, I enjoyed y'all for tuning in this show for the past 3 to 4 weeks.
So,
Been a lot. We've been
been a
putting out a
lot.
lot of content for y'all.
Yeah, we
A
have.
lot of shorts, a lot of
Yep.
reels,
I don't know
a
what that
lot of
is.
little pieces here and there. But
Yep.
I appreciate y'all for tuning in. I appreciate
Yeah,
y'all
we do.
rocking with us. And we're
Yeah,
gonna
we
keep
do.
this thing going.
Keep it going, baby.
I don't know where this ship
That's all
gonna
we
take
can
us,
really
but
do.
we're
We
gonna
can just
keep
keep it
driving
going,
this
baby.
ship till the wheels fall off.
Till
You
the
feel me?
wheels fall off.
So,
Till we gotta
like
push
I said,
ourselves.
and before I go, y'all make sure y'all hit that like button, y'all hit that subscribe button, and y'all comment on the bottom.
Come on, baby. Hit the
And
bell.
hit the bell. Thank you, go.
Hit the
Hit the
bell, baby.
bell, bro.
You gotta
That's
know
all
when
we
we on,
asking
baby.
y'all. We
You
ain't
gotta
asking
know when
nothing
we
else,
on.
nothing more. Just do those couple of things for us. I promise you, you won't regret it, man. This is a great show. We on to something big. We on to something huge. It's so big, man. We got to come in the morning. Like we took the pay normally record
Okay.
at night.
Early in the
That's why it
morning,
looks a little
Yes,
different.
sir.
We
just
normally
before
record at
Let's
night.
I
do
But I
it.
eat
said,
my
go,
Yes, sir.
breakfast,
bro.
I
We
gotta
gotta
get
do it today in the
down.
daytime.
Damn. I
But we
like
got
that.
something
I
cranking.
I
gotta
gotta
I
get
can't
get
wait to
down.
show
down.
y'all.
I like
Y'all
that.
Man,
hang in
Yes,
there, and we're
sir.
gonna
oh
get it
man,
going.
ain't
All right.
nothing like it.
All
We
right.
just got finished working out in the morning.
All right.
Hey,
Now
All
we
right.
heading to the
Go.
calf, get
Go
something to
yeah.
ahead,
eat.
baby. Run it.
I love it, bro.
Let's do it,
I
y'all.
That's
miss
some
y'all.
good stuff, man.
Go. I told you, my boy. I took a page out of your book, man. Late night, early mornings. Sometimes your boy can't sleep, so I be scrolling. I be scrolling. Or I'll get up early in the morning. I'll scroll because I get up early. But anyway, ah, on the book one morning, I'm scrolling through, and I seen one of my LBs popped up and said, "Hey, if you can make an egg, can no, what he said? Can someone make an eggnog cake? And if so, hit me up." I sat there and I pondered
Watch out now. That's a college word right there, baby.
for a little bit.
Big
Yeah,
college
you
word.
you like that? I
Yeah.
know you would.
You been
So I
reading, my
sat there
boy.
and pondered for a little bit. And I said, and I wrote him back. And normally I don't respond to people's stuff. But I wrote him back. I said, "Hey man, give me a little bit of time in the kitchen, testing around some stuff, and I'm gonna hit you back up." And God dog it, God dog it, God dog it. I said, man, why not see? Can we make an eggnog flavored cake or eggnog cake that gonna beat any cake out there in the world? Cause we're gonna do something that's what?
More winning. Top
Award
of the
winning.
line.
Thank you, Go.
Yes,
Anything we
sir.
do is going to be award winning. That's what
Slapping
we
your
do
mama
over here.
good. Slap your
Yes,
mama good. That's what we do
I'm
over here.
coming into my purpose. So it might seem like I'm bragging to some of y'all, but I just know what we do. And what we do, we build award winning dishes. Okay? That's what we do. At the Order Up Show or in the BOH crew, because everybody keep asking me, what the word? My BOH crew is our community. The BOH crew is you. Okay? It's us. Me, GoGo, and you make up the BOH crew. The back of the house crew. That's us. The back of the house crew. That's us. Where anything is liable to go down. But anyway, if we're gonna be on the Order Up Show and we're gonna create anything, it's gonna be award winning. So therefore, I was like, man, let's build my man a cake that if he takes to anybody house this holiday season,
Mm. It's
it's
gonna be
gonna
good.
knock some boots off. Gonna knock some boots off.
Knocking some
People gonna ask him
boots.
for the recipe. People gonna
Them
think it's
Jodeci
store bought.
boots.
People gonna
Yes,
think
sir.
whatever.
Yeah.
But just go to show that we know what we doing
All the
and we know
time.
what we doing.
Yes,
All
sir.
right, all right. But anyway, I said to myself, how the world we gonna get a cake that's gonna be eggy, full of holiday season, and boozy. Those the main three things we need to hit. Eggy, holiday seasonings, and boozy.
Make sure we put that
Once we do
boozy in there,
that,
boy.
we good. So I said, dang,
GoGo
how the
like to
way we
turn
gonna
up.
get
Put
all
that
three of
boozy in
these
there.
into one dish? How? So doing what I do best, we did some research, go. And in my research, we came across a cake called a Costello cake. It's a international cake that's more eggy based. I said, okay, cool. I like that. That's one check box hit. We'll do a Costello cake. But then I'm like, okay, but where does the booziness and the holiday seasoning come in that play well or that fits? Not like we just threw it in there, like in the batter.
Right.
That's not what we want. That's
Cause we
not what we
better than
want.
that, baby. We better than
Okay?
that.
And I'm gonna be pretty clear with everybody. I don't really drink eggnog. You know?
Or
Holiday
drink,
season, I'm a
chef. You
simple
don't drink
man.
either, baby.
Give me some tea and some good food and we good.
We good like two babies
That's
off of
all
a
we do.
bottle, baby.
Tea, good food, and we good.
That's it.
I watch football, but not like that.
You
I
don't go
play
outside and
video
play?
games
You nah, go outside and play.
outside football, boy. Go you, go you
Come
out.
on.
No, this day.
Come on, baby.
Going outside to play football, boy. I'm
You
30 plus, boy. I ain't going out there. I
they
ain't
got
got
a
nothing to
37
prove.
AU.
Hey,
They
I
got
ain't
that
got nothing to
37
prove,
up on
baby.
TikTok. I seen it, baby.
I did my time on the band. I played football in fifth grade. Boy, I went out there. This boy was out there growling at me. He said, "Ah." "All right, story time. Before we get started, story time. Fifth grade, just went to Clark. That's in South Carolina, Orangeburg, for those who don't know. Just got to fifth grade, doing my thing. I'm on the band, but it's just a band, the fifth grade band. You just learn it, whatever. I said, well, I'm gonna be on I'm building a football team too, cause I seen like my cousins out there, some of my homeboys out there. I'm gonna be on a football team too. My mama said, okay, do what you want to do. Got out there. I said, yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm good to go. Got the practice going good. Then a couple weeks go by, we start passing out jerseys. I said, yeah, yeah, yes, sir. Now, still to this day, I don't know what number go to what position.
Hey, me
I
neither,
don't know
baby.
none of that. I just know
Me
when certain
neither.
people get certain numbers, everybody be like, oh, why you got that number? Oh, I ain't never seen a position with that number before. I don't know what none of them numbers mean. You gotta ask my homeboys. I don't know none. I really don't know much about. I don't. I know enough about football to get me past. Okay, that's it. I know enough to get me past. But when we start talking all that, no, I know enough to get me past and enough to play Madden where I don't get blown out. That's it. That's all I know. But anyway, we get to them jerseys. My man said number 61. I said, yes, sir. 61? That's BET. Back in the day, that was channel
BET,
BET.
baby.
I'm like, Black
106 in Park.
Entertainment Television.
BET.
That's me.
Yes, sir.
BET, number 61. Let's go. I'm ready. Now we getting shoulder pads, getting helmets. I'm like, boy, I'm ready. I'm ready. We get to this thing called a bull ring. I said, man, it is what it is. I'm down for it. Let's do it. Now, the guy who I'm about to say, he don't probably don't remember because he don't knock a lot of people out. So he probably don't remember it. But on my team, we were the A team. We had B team. B team were like some of the players who they were more football, whatever. Then we had the A team. A team with people they were like, I don't know. I don't know them boys gonna be playing football after this year, but they sprinkling a couple of people who know that's going to play football long term. So they sprinkling a couple of them in there with the rest of the guys. They be like, I don't know about them. Unfortunately, I was one of those guys that's down. I don't know about him. But anyway, we get in the bull ring. This young man named Zach Middleton. If you ever see this brother, I remember that fifth grade. I said, man, We lay down on our back. Coach Starborough, blow the whistle, get up, turn over. Now, I've seen several people do this where the person who's coming with the ball, you go just a little bit lower than them so you can hit them up and grab them by the leg, right? That's what I seen. That's what I saw. You go, you blow the whistle, hop up, go up on them like this, hit them like you hit them like that. So they while they carrying the ball, you pop them up, wrap them up by the legs or the waist, dump them on the head. That was my plan. I thought of all of that in 30 seconds. I said, let's do it. He blow the whistle, turn around. Now, as I'm going low, this brother is going lower. I said, how is he? What the work? Now, he's a big boy now. He's bigger than me, way bigger than me. I said, man, no way to work. So I got low. And as soon as I went low, because I saw him going lower than me, I got a little lower than him. And by the time I got to him, you know, I was looking at the sky. I said, what the? And I looked at the sky and I just saw his big, big black self walking over me, going the other direction. I said, boy, ain't no way. Boy, ain't no way, buddy. Ain't no, that's not how it played out in my head. What is happening? Hey, so basically, I'm here. I got low. He boom got low with me. Bow, knocked me out. Not knocked me out, but knocked me on my butt. Kept it moving. I'm looking at him. I'm like, oh my God. But I didn't let that discourage me. I said, he got the best of me. It probably was my cleats, because my mama got these cleats. We just got them. So he had the cleats with the spikes. I had the cleats with the bar, like the long. He had the one with the spikes. So he just had you know, more cleats in the ground. So that's what I said. I said, all right, it is what it is. I'll take that. Now we get to the games. Coach said, I'm on the sideline chilling, talking to my people, waving, seeing everybody walk past. I know I wasn't getting in. I'm seeing everybody waving. Hey, like, hey, let me get one of them Powerades over there. Hey, y'all got chips? Oh, let me get one of them. Yeah. They got hot dogs at this game? Let me get a hot dog. Yeah, I'm living good. We get to one game. Coach must have got tired of me over there chilling. He said, Hagler. I said, "Yeah." I thought we had another. Well, we did have two Haglers on the team. We did. My cousin Winston and me. But he said, Hagler. I'm chilling. I know he wasn't talking to me. I'm like, man, I'm chilling. Hagler. Eating. Chilling. Hagler, boy, I know you hear me. I said, oh, he talking to me. I said, Ronald. Yes, sir, coach. He said, today your day, boy. Get on out there. I said, oh, I'm trying to see what position he want me on. Where you want me at? So after a while, so I want you right down the line. You're gonna be on the right side of the quarterback, next to the center. What I did, that's the right guard. Or the right guard, right tackle. Somewhere up in there. I was somewhere up in there. So I said no more. I get in there. Mind you, we in middle school. So now everybody that's coming through on the other side, them boys, little boys, on defense. I'm out there holding them. I'm holding them. I'm like, where you going? Where you going? Quarterback behind me named Derek. Where you going? Derek good. Derek jersey cleaner than the mud. He cleaner than the mud. 61 out there doing his thing. Got so good now, coach got me out there starting. I'm like, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Starting. We get good. We get later on down the season. We get to a place called North. That's the name of the high school. That's the name of the road. That's all that. It's just called North. I don't know the full now. I think it's North High School, whatever it is. We get out there. I remember like it yesterday. We get out there, coach. I didn't start this game for some reason. I don't know why I didn't start, but I was out there. We going good. It was some big dude. I think it's number 40. Yeah, number 41. I don't know his name, but number 41. He out there. He playing every position you could think of out there. He was a cornerback. He was a safety at one point. One point he was a middle linebacker. Next thing you know, he was on the line. I'm like, this boy everywhere. I was like, all right, it is what it is. But then later on in the game, we doing plays. And I seen him hit my cousin. He said, "Ow!" Boy, my cousin on the ground. I said, "Oh Lord!" I said, "But that boy out there going crazy, boy. He too big to be out there hitting us like this. He a big boy. I mean, big boy." I said, "Man, no way in the world." But coach said, "Hagler." I said, "Yes, sir. It's your time." Yes, time to go out there. Went out there. Derek called a play. Don't know no plays. I don't. Only play I remember was Apple 10. I don't even know what to do. I just know somebody run down the sideline and somehow, yeah, run down the sideline, and that's all I remember. But anyway, it was my turn to go out there. I get out there. Now, at first, they had one dude over there in front of me. Derek called, "Hi, hi!" I'm grabbing the little boy. I'm slinging him. I'm slinging him. I'm slinging him. Throw him down. We going good every play. You ain't going nowhere. Uh, mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm. You know, my little self. I got you. All right, but then they subbed him out. Then they put in 41. I said, "Man, boy, what?" That boy said, "Call the play." Derek said, "Down." Next thing I know, I heard something go. I said, "Dog out here? What is that noise?" He said, "Damn." I was like, "What the world is that noise? What's that?" Then I just happened to look straight ahead, and that's where I messed up at. I looked straight ahead and looked in that boy helmet, and I saw death. Death. That's all I saw was death. He looking at me, growling. I said, "H no, boy, are you crazy? Heck no." That's when I made a decision right there. I said, "It either gonna be me or whoever behind me, gang. Derek, I want to stand here today and officially apologize to what happened on that play." That boy said, "Damn." Said, "Hut." I said, "Boy, I hit the electric slide out there." That boy said, "Hut." I said, I hit that electric slide. That boy came through there. Ooh, boy, he popped the world out of Derek. I said, "God damn, that could have been me. That could have been me." Heck no, I got on through. I don't play that. Mm-mm. And that was my last day on the team, boy. I turned my pads in the next day. So y'all can have this. This ain't for me. I I was fully focused on the band ever since that day. Ever since that day, I was fully focused on the band, bro. Buddy, heck no. Boy, that boy came through there. Like I felt just a little bit. He grabbed there. I said, "God, no." But that could have been me, go. That could have been. I couldn't. Probably wouldn't have been here today. I probably wouldn't have been the same today. That boy. Whew, shout out to him. I hope he made it to the league somewhere. My God. Ain't no way he'd be playing like that in middle school. I know he was going somewhere. I knew he was going somewhere. But anyway, go like I said. I took a note out of your book, man, and we gonna make this cake. But anyway, I figured out how to get the egg part of the cake, like I was saying. But I'm like, how in the world I'm gonna get the eggnog part? So then I thought of another cake where you soak milk into the cake. And I said, okay, so if I take a Costello cake and blend a Tres Leche cake together, that should get us what we want. That should get us what we need because you got the egg part of this Costello, and you got the milkiness of the Tres Leche. You blend them two together, and we should make some type of Frankenstein baby of a cake. And that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna blend them two bad boys together with a little twist here and there, and we're gonna do what we do. We're gonna do what we do best. You feel me? We're gonna blend these things together. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be good. I can't wait. I hope you guys are excited just as much as I am. Go. I hope you are excited just as much as I am. This is gonna be a good one. I'm ready. How does the song go? Oh yeah. Oh, who said that song? Who said that? Cameron. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. Then they go. My brother put me on Cameron. You thought I was from New York when my brother put me on that. Well, I had the hat on. I ain't had no Timbs yet. My mom couldn't afford Tim, but I had B boots. I had B boots. Them close enough. I ain't had no Timbs in that, but my brother used to play that Cameron. Boy, you couldn't tell me. Boy, my brother had that car. We used to bump Cameron. We used to bump Outkast. Well, you couldn't tell me we wasn't no thug. My brother was like the biggest thug I knew. I'm like, boy, y'all boy can't tell me nothing. My brother a thug, but we got this old Cadillac bumping all this stuff going to church. But in my eyes, my brother was the biggest thug in the bird. But anyway, man, let's get it going, man. Let's go, man. Let's go. Let's go. So like I was saying, we gonna blend two cakes together to hopefully create this amazing award-winning cake. That's what we do. We create amazing award-winning items. But anyway, we're gonna start off with a cup of milk, and you know what? I'm gonna talk to y'all like y'all my homies that's in here with me right now in the studio. The measurements that I came up with in before this cake, well, the measurement that I saw when we first did it it didn't work because we had it in like a language that I know I couldn't get across to most of you. But most of you guys wasn't gonna work. It wasn't gonna work for y'all. I mean, I had to realize that I need to keep it straight down the middle. Cause y'all not gonna wanna try to figure out how many cups in a milliliter and stuff like that and grams and all this stuff. So I'm like, man, look, let's get this thing, let's make it more confident for me to put out to y'all to understand it and whatnot, whatnot, whatnot.
What that mean, baby?
Go now, you know. Nope. How many? I I ain't
No, I
gonna.
don't know that, baby.
I got you, Brody.
Yeah,
How you
yeah.
cook all this food and you be
It's a gift from
you be
God, baby.
teaching
What can
other
I
people
say?
outside of this?
No, I don't got the
No,
patience.
I
No, I
feel
don't
you.
got the patience, baby.
All right, let's do it. So we're gonna do a cup of milk and gonna do a half a cup of oil, and we're gonna put it in the pot, okay? All right. When you put that in the pot, what the word just happened? Oh my lordy! Why did that go out? Man, now it's crooked. Chat, chat, YouTube, everybody. I do apologize for this being crooked. My table got bent. My camera legs is going crazy. So please bear with me. I know it's kind of looking like this right here, but we'll fix it, man. In due time, we'll have all this fixed. One day we'll be able to afford a better table when we get it going. But until then, man, let's rock and roll, gang. We're gonna rock this thing with a cup of milk, baby. All right. You get you a cup of milk and you pour it in your little pot. And you take some cooking oil. Oh, brand new. Big ballers in here, brand new cooking oil. Brand new. Yes, sir. We big spending. Oh, I can't even open the thing, chat. There we go. All right. So you take that and you get you about a half a cup full. All right. And once you do that, You want to bring this thing to a low heat. All right. Start it off cold. Start the pot off cold. Start everything cold. And you really don't want it to boil. You feel me? You just want to bring it up to heat. Then you start seeing it like a little bit of bubbles start coming up on the side. And you start seeing it doing little bubbles here. Then you be good to go. If you feel like it ain't good enough, this is what you do. You start it off high. Then once you start seeing the bubbles and everything starting to come, then you turn it down. All right. So, like I said, do the bubbles. You see the bubbles? Turn it down. Bubbles, turn it down. All right. Now, while that's going, get you some gloves. Because I don't know how some of y'all are. Get you a glove. Get some gloves. No glove. No. Yes, sir. No glove. No. Got your gloves. Anyway, you want to take 5 eggs, man. You want a room temp or you want them a little warm. These were left in the fridge just a little too long, or we pull them out too late. We pull these out just a little too late. You want them warm, but you want to crack them and separate the eggs from the white from the yolk. So, separate 5 bucks. All right. Once you got all 5 of them cracked open and separated, we make sure the milk. Now, as we're going, my milk is starting to bubble on the sides. Once I see that, I will turn it down. Turn it down, and I'm gonna get the whisker because I want it to try to come together as much as possible. All right. And then your goal is make sure you gotta make the key to all of this. Make sure you got a nice heavy duty pan too. You want something heavy duty because milk burns quick in like heat, and if you don't got it in like a good enough pot, it's gonna burn, and that's not what we want. Now, once you start seeing these bubbles, like I said, turn it down, whisk while it's still on low. Make sure it come together some. Then turn it off. Turn it off. All right. Now, that's how that is. My dear. Now, it's hot. What I think say, but now, you don't turn it off. Turn the heat off. You want to add 1 egg at a time, guys. Do 1 egg at a time. Whisk it in. Make sure the heat off now. If not, you're gonna have some scrambled eggs in there. Do another. If you feel confident, you can do 2 on the next go round, right? Do 1, then you do 2. You do the next 2. I'm be totally honest with y'all. I don't like how that look. So guess what we gonna do? Cause like I said, this is ideation, and we're in the kitchen together. and we were building a recipe together, I'm gonna add one more egg. So, friends and family, if you're watching this, do 6 eggs. Don't do 5. Do 6. All right. Don't do 5. Do 6. Now, once you do that, turn it back on. Turn it back on and cook it on low for about another 10, 15 minutes. All right. All right. Like I said, now we done let that cook for about another 10, 15 minutes. You should get something nice and frothy, thick. You want it to cook almost like a custard. Almost like a custard. Almost like if whoever's watching like a hollandaise. You ever had a hollandaise sauce? You know that's probably one of the hardest things you got to cook because you don't want to overheat that because the eggs in there, and the eggs in there would turn to scrambled eggs. Now that we got that, sit that. You can wrap it in a towel to keep it warm, or if the room is warm, you can keep it like that. Um, just keep it in the pot. Just keep it in the pot though. Pot's still warm, and that's gonna help you out. Now, once you got that done, put that to the side. Like I said, now you want to start with your egg whites. Take egg whites. You can either mix them by hand or put them in your mixer. Turn it on low. All right. And now we're trying to make a meringue. You know what a meringue is? You just whipping up some egg whites and you add some sugar. We're good. But before we get to that, you to add you like a tablespoon of vanilla into your eggs. And being that, now I'm having ideation thoughts. We were going to take this stuff, and we're still going to do it. We was going to take this and put it in here, but I was like, nah, let's do something else. And we'll talk about that later. Take a teaspoon of salt. Sure. Then, then, you know, there. I don't even know where we at for that, man. My camera keeps cutting out, chat. So it is what it is, man. We having all type of craziness going on. But anyway, once you got all that salt, vanilla in there, you want to get you some sugar. She got that sugar. Ooh, my, ooh. Who's saying that? I can't remember. I think it's like, dang, we got no Susan here? Oh, I got it. No, I don't. Dang, we got no Susan here?
Nope. Welcome to my world, brother. Welcome to my world.
Man, don't start with me, boy. All right, there we go. All right. Get you about a cup of sugar. Oh. Now, sugar I'm using right now is some of that super duper fine cane sugar because I don't want. Sometimes the meringue have that crystal, that crunchy texture because of the sugar don't be small enough sometimes. But turn it up. While you adding it slowly now. Add it in slowly. Let's go. And you wanna whisk that. Wanna whisk it until you get like a soft little peak on it. And I'll show you in a minute what that is. You just want to add all that air in. You want to trap as much air in there as you want, as you can get. And you start seeing the color go from like clear to white. I didn't realize how long it took for this stuff to do it. It's going. It's taking a lot longer than expected. Okay. Alright, so this right here is what I'm talking about. Right? Big back, big back. Peak. See, it's not really a peak. We still got some more time, but you see, it's almost like whipped cream almost now. So you want it to go just a little bit longer, all right? Big back, big back, big back. Boy, like that big back. Gotta watch out, boy. I'm silverback. Turn it up. Now, and also depending on how much sugar and vanilla we put in, that could have something to do with it too. So I did put a cup of sugar in my sugar like really, really fine. But you want it all nice and silky and all put together, man. So when you want it when you take this out, you want it to stay on there. See? Oh,
Don't break the thing now. Don't break it.
I want to come
Come on,
back.
baby.
What's up, bro?
Don't break it, man. That's all I'm saying, baby. Don't break the thing. We just got it.
Dang, bro. You right, but I was turning it the wrong way. My bad, bro. My bad, bro. This is what you want. Want it like this. See? Ain't going nowhere. That's what you want. That's what you want. That's what you want. That's what you want. Lock that back in place. All right? Knock that off. Now, take your little rubber spat. You want to fold this in. You don't want to, you can whisk it in. I feel like that deflates. I feel like that deflates it. So what we're going to do is we're going to wake it back up because it was just sitting there. Gonna wake it up.
All right, stop right there. You know what I forgot?
Move it around. Don't just put it in there cold.
Got the flour.
Make sure it's still good. Wake it up.
Come on, man. We gotta pay attention,
You
man.
don't want it cold in there. But if we did what we supposed to do, it's still warm from wrapping it with a towel or having it in a warm space in the area. Take it, pour it in there. You want to fold it in because you don't want to you don't want to use a whisk and the whisk um takes away all that air you worked on. That defeats the purpose of making the meringue and whipping all that air in there. No, you just want to fold it in, man. Don't use a whisk, bro. Whatever you do, don't use a whisk because your cake gonna come out way better if you just fold it in. Still gonna be fluffy, gonna be like a little clouds of air. Now, we got that folded up, put it to the side. Now, chat. We done set that to the side. Do a little spray. So we're going This way we have to get crafty because we don't got none of those tall pans like the bakery. So you got one of them, God bless you. But let's spray this. Now you can do this 2 ways. You can get some oil and some flour. Oil your pan down, take some flour, knock it around just a little bit, get you like this thin coat of flour and oil, put your stuff like that. Or, brother, sister girl, some of that baking jar. Baking jar. Alright? Oh, fuck. Lord, cut the camera. You back? Alright, let's do it. Some of that baking jar. Man, we'll get you some parchment papers. We're gonna need to get a lot of them. Start lining your pan up with it. You put that down there to fuck stick. You don't move around while you're doing all this. Put that down. You get you another long one. I'm thinking that if we use the actual pan that go all the way up, that heat, that different ball game. And all that heat be on them pans, and gonna mess your cake up. Alright? We're gonna do it this way. And also I've seen like when they do make this cake, it's not in a pan, it's in those wooden squares so that you know what I mean? They don't make this in they don't really make this cake, stainless steel pans, but it's the BOH test kitchen. We gotta do what we do. Now you can do this ahead of time so you can get it out the way. That's two. Now we can do like some nutmeg on the bottom as well. Just a little bit. Some cinnamon. I should have threw it in that other. We ain't gonna do the cinnamon. We'll come back to the cinnamon. I'll show you what to do with that. Anyway, all right, we got that. Now, take your little cakey cake. Make sure it's good to go. No lumps. It's still nice and fluffy. Airy. Pour it in the center. Then you want to make sure you ain't got no air in there. Knock all the air out. Bubbles. Knock all the bubbles out, not air. Please don't knock all the air out. Knock the bubbles out that's on top. Not the air. I do apologize. Not the air. The bubbles on top. Then you want to take a pan like this. Stick this in there. Take some hot water. Pour it around the pan. Bake it in the oven at 200 degrees for 30 minutes. Turn it down to my oven go to 170, so I'm gonna turn it down to probably like 180 for about another 30 minutes. Then we'll check it from there. All right, go. It's on you. You got it. Then we're gonna come back and finish this thing on out.
Dear Chef GoGo, tell me what should I do? GoGo say relax, we gon' play this for you.
Alright guys, we got a tender one today. This email comes from Sweet Artist Sweet Pete 93. A young woman absolutely wrapped up in love. The good kind, the forever kind. And trying to cook her way deeper into her man's heart. Subject, Dear GoGo, I need a little kitchen courage. Hey GoGo, Deep breath. I'm writing this with a heart that's fluttering, full, and glowing all at once. My boyfriend and I have been talking for almost 2 years now, and GoGo, this man, he feels like the softest part of my day, like the kind of song you don't just listen to, you feel. He's comfort, he's warmth, he's the place my spirit settles when the world gets loud. Lately, he's been dropping these little hints, sweet future jokes, lingering smiles, touches that say more than words ever could, and every time it feels like he's quietly imagining forever with me. And Lord, my heart doesn't stand a chance. But here's the part that shakes me. Every time I visit his family, I'm surrounded by generations of kitchen greatness. His mama cooks with soul, his grandma cooks with wisdom. Even his little sister moves in the kitchen like she's learned from angels. And me, I try, I care, I love with intention more than technique. And I pray that counts for something. This weekend, we've got a cozy in house movie date planned, just me and him. Curled up under a blanket, the world slowing down enough for us to be soft together. And I want to make him something homemade, something that says, without me trembling through the words, I'm here, I'm serious, I'm in this for the long haul. He's from the low country of South Carolina, and when he talks about crab and sweet potatoes, his whole face softens. He told me those were his grandparents' dishes, flavors tied to porch breezes, warm Sundays, and love that felt safe and steady. I want to honor that memory. I want him to taste a piece of his past wrapped up in my heart from the present. I want that first bite to feel like I'm saying, I see you, I choose you, I love you deeper than I know how to say. So, GoGo, what can I make that'll let him taste how much I adore him? Something simple but filled with intention. Something with crab and sweet potatoes, flavors that feel like home and love, gentle, true, and everlasting. From me. Signed, Sweethearted Sweet Pea 93, a woman in love trying to place her whole heart on his plate.
All right, little lady. I I hear what you're saying. I just want to start off by saying that go love, bro. I I can't express how much go love to see love, and you sound like you're full of love and things going right in your life, and I hope that young man understand what you did to get where y'all at. Cause once you make this, baby, he might as well say, "Meet me at the altar in your white dress. We ain't getting no younger, girl. We might as well do it." I hope you know that song, girl. He gonna be just like this. Let's get married. Make sure go get an invitation. Now, I ain't want to cook, but make sure go get an invitation. I'm gonna be your bridesmaid dude bridesmaid, whatever it's called. That's gonna be me, baby. That's gonna be me. All right. Don't forget about go when we do this, man. But who don't like crab? You know what I'm saying? I love crab. I love everything about crab. I love seafood altogether, but one thing about it, I love me some crab. You know what I mean? So we're gonna get this going. I'm gonna turn it out. We're gonna turn it out. We're gonna be something you ain't never seen before. It ain't gonna be nothing crazy. Like, I know you don't want nothing too crazy. Just gonna be a nice little plate for y'all to share while y'all sitting on the table, at the table, on the floor, watching the movie, enjoying life, you know, being in
Yeah.
love and doing what love
Like a
do,
little topless
you know?
restaurant chef.
So it's like a shareable plate. There it is, a shareable plate. Thank you, Chef. It's a shareable plate. And y'all gonna share same two spoon, but the same plate. Y'all gonna get it going. And yeah, that's what we gonna be doing. And I hope it ain't even that hard. So let's get into it, man. Like you see, GoGo got a little setup. No, you can't tell us now, but we getting money. Somebody getting look here.
Chill out, brother.
Somebody getting
Chill
money,
out.
huh?
Chill out, Go. We ain't
This is
getting no money,
given to
baby.
you?
Yeah, somebody gave that to me.
Man, I thought you was getting money, Chef. Get out of here, baby.
Nah, man, we ain't getting no
I
money
thought you
like
was
that.
getting money. I was like, sooner or later we're gonna have help around here, but we
There you
ain't getting no
go.
money. Somebody
There you
donated
go.
this to us. So I'll take that back. Chef hand. Anyway, We're gonna get this thing going, man. First thing you gotta do, baby, you gotta steam a crab. And we got a crab for you. Now, baby girl, let me tell you something. We went out and got this bad boy right here. This thing was not cheap, baby. But because I love you and I love what we do here, we went and got this little spiny crab cluster. Now I'm gonna tell you one thing. We're gonna put this right here and let it steam for few minutes. It ain't gonna take long. I just want to steam it, bring it up to temp. But as you can see, it's already red, so I had them pre-steam it for us there. But I just want to say, baby, that GoGo love what y'all got going. I know I said it plenty of times, but I really love what y'all got going because this thing been stabbing me since I got it. Okay,
Calm down,
it been
Chef, baby. What
stabbing
you got
GoGo in
going
the
on? Calm
fingers
down.
since I got it. Now I don't know how long more we gonna have this bad boy, but that bad boy is crazy, stabbing me since man. And then the only reason I'm mad because it stabbed me when you ain't paying attention. Every time you look at the pow, you're like, God, no, it gonna stab me again. But anyway, we're gonna put that in there. We're gonna sit that to the side, and we're gonna do uh a little something that I want to try on you, baby. Hopefully your husband like it, and I'm gonna call him your husband because after this you're gonna be married. We're gonna do a sweet potato succotash, okay? I know people in the comments, chef friends, gonna come after me again this week, but we're gonna do a sweet potato succotash, and and we're gonna do this coleslaw. Not coleslaw, baby. We're gonna do this crab coleslaw or crab slaw. Chef, help me out,
Just
baby. All this
call it a
naming
crab
stuff.
salad.
I
Stop
don't
being
do
so
this, baby. I don't do all
complicated,
that
man. Just
naming
call it a
stuff.
crab
We
salad.
just cook good food.
You
So
just trying to
if
be
you can help
fancy.
me
That's
with
the
that naming,
problem.
that'd be
Stop
love.
being fancy,
That'd be.
baby.
You see, oh, chef. I
Yeah,
got a new one. That'd be love.
yeah.
Come on, man. You can't tell me GoGo ain't hip.
No, don't
That'd
say
be
that no
love, bro.
more.
That'd be
That's
love.
don't say that no
I
more.
like that. That'll be love. Anyway, man, let's get these sweet potatoes succotash on the roll.
Yeah.
My pretty lady, would you be my sweet love for a lifetime? I'll be there when you need me. Just calling. All right, pretty lady. We're gonna get you a little sweet potato, right? Cut the sides off. You can peel it, cut it off, however you want to do it. Just make sure you cut the sides off, and it's a little square. Then you want to take your knife and get you some planks. Now, being that I know you ain't gonna know what the heck I'm talking about, I want you to take them planks, and this is what I'm talking about. Planks like this, little planks. And I want you to chop them up into small matchsticks or medium matchsticks. And I'm gonna show you. Cut them into medium matchsticks. Okay? Like this. Little medium matchsticks. Then you're gonna turn them to the side and you're gonna cut those into little cubes. Or you wanna say small dice. We got those potatoes cut up, baby. We're gonna have to. I don't know. Everybody not really a big corn fan, man. Some people, man. Some people ain't a big corn fan. Your boy Go, he loves some corn. You cook it the right way. You just want to get you some corn, baby. Just cut it down. Now the trick is with this corn, you won't want to press it too hard to the cob. You know, you just want to not take the little kernels off, and that's it. That's all you want to do. Nice, clean, nothing crazy. Just take it to the cob. Go gonna do too, cause like I said, go like corn. And take it right there. Boom, boom. Got that. Get you a little bell pepper now. These peppers a little different from the peppers we did last week. Now, last week peppers, don't play with them. You hear me? Don't play with them, y'all. But these boys right here, they good to go. If I can get them open, good lord. Oh, you got child safety lock on these things? They don't want to go in there? Jesus. There you go. Take that top off out right there. You got all the seeds out right there, baby. You take that top off about right there. That's all the seeds right there. All the seeds. Then you can come around, hit it here, hit it there. Mm. Now the same thing we did with the sweet potato baby, we're gonna do with this one. You're gonna take it, cut them in small matchsticks, then come around and dice it. You want to clean that up, clean that up. You just come through. Hey, you see me, baby? It doesn't work. All right, that ain't on. That's all. Here, just like the sweet potato. Cut it in little matchsticks like this. Little matchsticks. Turn it to the side. Boom. I'm almost on throw it in, baby. Just cut that off. Let that in the words of my brother Chris Brown, let that residual heat finish doing that. Now we're gonna get us some garlic. Now this recipe that we're doing calls for a lot of garlic, baby. And these little baby little bulbs here. This is what I be talking about. I go to the store, the little baby bulbs. I know people that don't get the pre chop or don't get the whatever. But dang, you get the full one, they be ripping you off. They give you the little they give you the little baby ones. Oh man. I be spending all hard earned money for this. See the little baby little stuff in there. And if you want some good stuff, you gotta travel. I'm trying to keep it, trying to keep it civilized for my people who be writing in. I ain't trying to break y'all pockets, 'cause I know how hard it is out here in these streets. But God, dog, the streets be ripping us off, taking advantage of us. Problem. You know that green thumb, baby girl. Just take your hand and do this with the back of your knife. Just smash it down. Smash it down. I be trying to do that little ball thing people be doing, but that junk don't work for go. That junk do not work for me. I don't know what they be doing. They be working magic. That junk don't work for me. I be trying to do it, boy. I put the bulb in, I open the thing, the bulb still be all covered up. I'm like, good lord, what be done in here? Baby girl, you get all that stuff off of that thing. You just want to run your blade through it. Just chop it up as small as you can get it. Okay? Chop it as small as you can get it. Yeah, you want about right there. You want it small as you can get it, baby. Huh? He's like, oh, what movie that was? He said, oh, God, oh, God. I'm sorry, baby. Dorothy been having me watching all these movies, man. I'm sorry. Dorothy been wanting me to watch more movies with her, so I've been watching more movies with her, chef. And whatever movie that was, the man said, okay, okay. Last thing, you get you some green onion. You only need probably about two of them. And what chef let her do, he see a couple of them that don't look, I take them off. I ain't worried about it. I ain't too worried about it. And you come up top, hit that right there. Then you chop everything on down to the roots. I'm gonna chop I chop everything down to the roots. Let us go through, cause I know just because I know my blade ain't that sharp. Doggone chef kids in there playing with my blades.
You love playing with your life, but why in Emmy come out here?
They don't sharpen them back.
Yeah,
They be
you
in there
keep playing
playing
with
with
your
my
life,
blades.
GoGo. Stop playing with your
They
life.
be like, chef, baby, tell your kids to shoot my blade when they done.
Stop playing
You
with your
tell me
life,
to mind my
GoGo.
business.
You gonna lose your life,
Chef, you
GoGo.
got to stop treating me like this, baby. Come on now. We
Hey,
done been
you
doing this
said it.
long enough.
You said it, bro.
Thank you.
I'm trying to
Thank you.
save you.
Thank you. That's all I ask, baby. That's all
I'm
I
trying.
ask, baby. I just want to be a part of the crew.
I'm trying to save your life, though, brother. Why in Emmy come out here? Shut this whole
Right,
thing down.
girlfriend. All right, little mama. We done chop all our veggies up. We done got all that together. So now we about to put this thing together. So all I want you to do is put this pan on medium high heat. Medium high. You take your little oil, a little oil, however you say it, put in there. Put a little oil, a little arrow. I know some people say put a little Earl in there. Put a little Earl in there. I said, Earl? What the world is that, baby? I don't know what no Earl is. So you take a little oil, pull it in there. And then when the oil start heating up, you want to add your sweet potatoes because they take the longest to cook. So put the sweet potatoes in there. You hear that? You hear that? You hear that? Matter of fact, turn that thing up. I'm turn it up because I can do that. Turn
Uh-huh.
it up for you, boy.
Turn it up. Touch
Fuck
it,
around.
bring
Turn
it,
it up for
babe.
me.
Yeah,
Touch it, beat it, bat it,
man.
watch it, turn it,
Yeah.
leave it, stop, don't
Stop the
matter.
matter.
Huh?
Lit it up of it.
Huh? Oh, I'm
Get
sorry,
low
chef.
with it.
Chef, I be getting so excited when I be cooking good food, baby.
You had me on
I be
that
getting
one,
so
go. I ain't
excited.
gonna
I'm
lie, baby.
sorry.
I was turned up with you on that one. Yeah.
Them sweet potatoes going on. It's up to you. I like mine with a little bite to them. Some people might say all dente, but no, I like mine with a little bite, not a lot. I don't want it mushy like mashed potatoes. I don't want it like French fries, that French fry center. No, I want it a little. I don't want to say crunch. Nah, crunch is a little no. Crunch mean raw, chef. We're going. Mm, dang, my nigga. If it's possible, you'll start seeing a little colors on the side of the cubes after a while. See a little color on there. Now we starting to get a little bit of color on here. That's why I'm gonna add my garlic in. I ain't gonna kill us like last week, chef. I learned my lesson. I learned my lesson, baby. No, baby girl, you starting to smell that. Them garlic starting to smell the room, starting to perfume the room. It's a good time right here, baby, to add in your corn. Baby girl, this what start to smell, baby. This that smell, yeah. He gonna walk in there and be trying to figure out what that smell is, baby. You tell him that just a little bit of love. That's just a little bit of love. That's just a little bit of love, but baby. That's all that is. Add your bell peppers in there after about a good 5 minutes. Add your bell peppers in there. Cause I don't know why I'm talking like that, but when we start talking about love, baby, I just go into a whole nother mood, boy. I love it, but I love when people talk about love. I love cooking for love. Love make the world go round. Now, add in your green onions. This is my favorite part right here, baby. Season, this time to wake all the flavors up. A little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper. And since we got some other stuff going in there, I got a little New Orleans Cajun. Excuse me, a little Cajun seasoning, baby. Put that in there. Not a lot, because we're gonna revisit that. Now here comes something, the main attraction, baby. Take you a lime, and you gonna wake everything up in here, baby. You waking everything up in here. Now you turn that on low, baby, and you cover it, and you sit it to the side. A little later, it's about that time. It's time for you to mess with this thing that I got for you. Now it's like this thing been stabbing me for so. I couldn't wait to cut this thing up. Now, what we gonna want to do? Break it apart, like always. Well, this thing is prickly. It's been stabbing me since I got it. Get in there if you don't mind. I don't know what crab you gonna get, baby. Y'all might not even have these types where you at. But if y'all do, be careful with it. Okay? Just take all the meat out that you can. And luckily that one just popped out. Oh, see what I'm saying? God damn. I'm being careful, sir. What if they hurt? Mm. Meat just falling out though. Oh God, dang it, did it again. Jesus. Here we go again. Mm. Oh my Lord. And if you don't get it all out the first pull, don't worry about that. Take your little handy dandy scissors and get in there. Mm. Sure. I don't mean no harm, baby. We can't get these no more. You need to knock off. These things are safety hazards, sure. All right, little lady. Let me taste this thing. I don't know. Hopefully it ain't nothing crazy. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I can good crowd me there. What's in my beer? Mm, 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 mm. Okay. Now you take your little fork and just shred it up some more. Okay. Now you probably got more than one crab. So however much crab meat you got, just shred it up, baby. Just shred it up. That's the easy part right here. Take you a little mayonnaise, baby. Put that right there. You don't want too much, but you'll see why in a minute. No mayonnaise. Get you some mustard, and one day I'm gonna teach y'all about this mustard. This mustard is the way of life. But right now, just put your little 2 squirts. See? 1, 2. Don't go no more than that. Take your little chili oil. One drop. Nothing more, nothing less. Get you your favorite seafood seasoning. I use the black and obey. Hit that. Get your little salt. A little bit of pepper. I know a lot of people gonna give you backlash, give me backlash, but I like a little bit of honey in mine. Just a little bit. And you're gonna switch that around. Let me move my beard out the way for you. Let me tell you something, girlfriend. Boy, Chef GoGo be loving y'all. Cause Chef GoGo be putting out some bangers. That good right there, girl. That is delicious. Alright. While we did all of that, I hope you kept your succotash on low over there. Cover it, set it on low, set it to the side so we can do this part. Now, if you're doing this ahead of time, once you make this, put it in the fridge until you're ready for it. Okay? But now, I'm gonna show you how to plate all this stuff. Alright. Baby girl, listen, this probably a simple, easy recipe packed with a lot of flavor, baby. I mean, it's a lot of flavor in this thing. I made it as simple as possible for you, baby. I understand that cooking ain't for everybody, but building flavors is way more important to me. If I can get you to build some amazing flavors, we can get past the actual cooking part. We just trying to build some flavors, all right? So we got the sweet potato succotash over there. Got this amazing crab slaw right here. Now we're gonna build this thing for you and your mans. You like that too? Sure. I be on it, baby. You and your mans. Yeah, I've been watching a lot of shows. Now you gonna take some cilantro, baby, and just give it a rough chop. You ain't gotta be not too fancy. Just give it a nice little rough little chop. Okay? Nothing too fancy. That's good right there. You don't want nothing crazy. Okay. Take your sack of cash. Yeah. Take your sack of your sweet potato sack of cash. Stir that up. Oh, that smells good. What you want to do, baby? Put that right there. I'm making a mess, Chef. I'm sorry, baby. I'm sorry. Put that in the middle. Get all that peppers and corn in there. It's looking all nice and fall and festive. That look good. Now, here's the tricky part. We got this slaw, but I want a little bit more dressing in it. After re-evaluating, take your mayo, put a little bit more mayo in there, just to give it enough. You'll see. God, dog, Charles say it out. Yeah, there we go. And anytime you add one thing, you gotta add some of the other stuff, cause you want it balanced, okay? Now, you don't gotta go crazy with the salt and pepper. Don't add more of that. But some of the other stuff, the smaller items, you know, chef, chef gonna throw in a little extra. You ain't gotta throw this in. You already got it here. But I know how chef like to eat his food. Yeah, now we talking, baby. No, you take this slaw, scoop it, put it right there. No cilantro, or you go crazy with it. Baby girl. That's all she wrote. Man, I told you, love don't have to be complicated. I don't know what all he does besides what you told me, baby. But obviously, you love this man. That man loves you, and the love is just simple. I hope GoGo get to come to the wedding and shake a hand, shake a tail feather, do a little dance, get in there. But this dish right here is meant from the love, meant from the heart. And I hope that, you and him can enjoy this while y'all watching our little movie your little movie you put on for him. Simple, straight down. It all and then it's perfect timing because it looked like a little fall activity on your plate. But anyway, Chef, I know you got more to do. I just want to get out your way. This ain't much. This ain't those big recipes that I
Hey,
normally do.
hey, you know how to
This
do
something
that,
simple.
boy.
Yeah, that last one,
Boy,
boy.
you be
Boy,
you
look at
be
here,
turning it up.
Chef. We got to talk about this, boy. You got to slow me down sometime, baby. Because
I be
sometimes, man,
trying, baby, but you
I
be
just be
out there.
doing everything. You got to slow me down.
I be trying, baby.
I
I
know
be
you got to
trying.
slow me down, baby. You got to slow me down because I just be out there.
We like
They
it, go
don't
go.
they don't know how much work that I put into these things, but you got to slow me down.
We be liking it,
Oh, I
go. You
appreciate
be
it,
doing a
Chef.
good job.
Oh my God, Chef, you know how to make Go feel good, baby.
You be
No,
doing
you
a
know
good
how to
job,
make
baby.
Go feel all nice and warm inside.
Oh man, go on ahead,
Yeah, I
man. You
like
got
that,
it,
Chef.
man. Good
I
job, man. I
appreciate you.
like this, man. It's
I
done good
appreciate
too.
this opportunity, Chef. Thank you. Thank you, y'all, for this one, man. I hope this one ain't too simple for y'all. Cause Go got some stuff next week that we gonna throw. I'm gonna take the whole show next week, okay, Sheriff?
Do your thing. Do your
That
thing.
that's fine. I'll
Do
give
your
you a couple
thing.
minutes, but I want the whole show.
Do the thing.
Oh, that sounds like a plan.
Cat. I ain't gonna hold you. This cake kicked my butt, and I still think it didn't come out right. Now we're gonna see what happened, but I think we probably took an L on this one. Not because the measurement. I'm gonna just say I knew when I made it, I saw something wasn't right. We had too much egg whites in it. I saw it. Now if it come out, it won't be a Costello cake. It'll be more of a finger lady, which is still good in my book. I like finger ladies. So we get a finger lady cake, then a finger lady not even really a cake, it's like a cookie. So we get a finger lady, then we could go from there. But we ain't gonna let this rip our tail. All right? All right. Let's see. Let's see what done happened in this up. Luckily for us, okay, okay. Thank you though. I ain't got nothing to flip it on. I can really take it out like this. Still kind of good. Keep this, cause keep that like that. 'Cause I got something in store. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? They be pissing me off. Like I don't. Whatever. All right. Let's see what's going on with this. Flip it. One, two, three. Yeah, we lost. Win some, lose some, but you live. You live to fight another day. And today, we lost.
I'm so disappointed. My cake didn't work, so I'm in the house rethinking what we did wrong. And we're gonna do it again tomorrow. But right now, I just gotta think about what happened.
This what I missed. This what I missed. Nobody said anything. Nobody. Look at this in my. Oh my god. Nobody said anything. I didn't put the flour in the cake. That's why it didn't work. I didn't put the flour in the cake. I'm sitting here looking like, what's going on? No flour in the cake, gang. No flour. All right. No. Like I'll see y'all back in the shit. Family. Family. It's 2 days after our last upset. 2 days after and 2 hours later. You was here. If you didn't click off the video because you thought I failed, we back. 2 days later, we baked this bad boy up again. And like I said, I know what I did wrong the last time. I ain't had no flour. I didn't have no flour. So things ain't work out the way it's supposed to work. The cake didn't rise, it didn't do anything. But I think we got it right. And if we didn't get it right, don't know what to say, man. The cake beat my butt. But I think we got it right, man. Let's see. That. Oh. Man, let me see if I can grab it again. It's very. Pat, we day two, we back. It took me 2 days to figure this cake out, Chad. I'm not gonna hold you. I ain't the world best baker, and I'm trying to do something nice for some people. But my God, Chad, boy, this thing kicking my butt. I'm not gonna hold you. We done baked this cake 3 times. 3 times I done baked this cake. But I think we about there. I just checked it. I think we're good. I think we got something on our hands. But in the meanwhile, let's get the eggnog part of the dish done, you know? Let's go ahead and make the eggnog. This recipe that I'm about to do, it called for 6 eggs, but like I said, I baked the cake about 3 times. I only got 3 eggs left. So we gonna cut this recipe in half. And plus, we just making it for me. Why I need all them eggs for? I don't think nobody in my house drink eggnog like that. So we're gonna see what happens, man. But 3 times is crazy. 3 times is crazy. I'm trying, bro. I'm trying, bro. I'm trying. 3 times is nuts. But I think we got it. Fingers crossed. I think we got it, man. Man, that's crazy. That's crazy. 3 times? 3 times is nuts. But anyway, we're gonna get this eggnog started. Turn that on. Turn that on low. Get you some gloves, baby. Get you some gloves, man. Some gloves, cause we about to mess with raw eggs. You don't ever want to touch raw eggs without gloves, especially when you got to touch other things like pots and pans and stuff like that. So, get you your eggs, brother. Like I said, we got three eggs, and we're gonna separate them. All right. I know, bro. 3 days is crazy, and I call myself coming in trying to knock it out at one, man. But that's what we here for, man. That's why I love what we do. I love this community. I love everything about everything that we do, man. You know, we're a test kitchen crew, man. I, ow, uh, we're a test kitchen crew, man. We test recipes, and yeah, nothing ever gonna come out right the first time. But you always gotta be willing to put in the work, man. You always gotta be willing to go back in it and see what happens. All right, dabbing on. So get you some heavy cream, brother. Brand new, brand new enough. Oh, hold on, chat. What? What are you talking about? All right, I'm recording, brother. But I was in here when he started. But you opening the door now. Okay. Okay. Chad, I made the kids some mac and cheese, man, cause they home for the weekend. and they eat like it ain't no tomorrow. So I made them a pan of mac and cheese, even though Christmas is around the corner. I mean, Thanksgiving is around the corner. I still made them a pan of mac and cheese. I'm making a mess too, so let's do half a cup, half a cup of heavy cream. Pour that in there. Now, being that we trying to get this eggnog to soak into the cake, do a cup of milk. That's gonna help thin it out. Put that in there. And all right, so now that we got the heavy cream and milk in here, mix that up. Now you don't want it to start boiling, you just want it to get warm. But if you got you a heavy enough pot, you ain't gotta worry about your milk burning, man. It be them thin pots that burn your milk. Try to get you if you're dealing with any type of cream or dairy, try to get you a heavy duty pot to cook it in, man. That'll save you from burning your milk, man. The burnt milk ain't good, brother. Burnt milk ain't good. So get that going. Then if you want to, turn it up. Get that going, man. Turn that up. Also, depending on who is drinking the eggnog. Now if you want to, because I think my kids gonna be trying this, we want to try to ball out some of that alcohol in this thing. So you can add alcohol, child safety lock on this thing, yeah. You can add the alcohol in the while it's boiling, so you can try to get some of that out. Ain't gonna get much out, so you see little baby trying to grab some, that's on you to stop. You ain't gotta put a lot. Put a little bit in there. That's a little bit, ain't it? I ain't got no measuring cup. That's a little bit. Good night. Cut that heat back on now. Try to ball as much of that out. Try your best. It ain't meant for kids, boy. This cake ain't meant for kids. So whatever you do on your time, that's on you. We just gotta keep watching it. Cause it's gonna rise and it's gonna go down. It's gonna rise and gonna go down. Try to cook as much of this alcohol out as I can. But that boy might have a little bite to it. A little, little bark to that thing. That bad boy strong. All right, turn it down. Take it off the heat. Now this way you gotta temper your eggs. So put a little bit of cream in there. Man, why you gotta tell me to move that? This way you gotta temper your eggs. So right now, hopefully, the eggs not cold. Like your eggs room temp so that when I add them to a hot liquid, they don't turn the scrambled cheese or scrambled eggs. They go straight into liquid. Then once you temper that, pour it back into the big pot. Now, mind you, like I said, the recipe calls for 6 eggs, but we had to bake that cake 3 times. So I'm out of eggs. I'm out of eggs, chat. The holidays, people buying eggs like it ain't on tomorrow. Got that. Mix that well. Get you a little bit of vanilla.
Put a little bit of vanilla in there. Now here comes the best part. Chad, I'm getting old, baby. I bought some fresh nutmeg. I have the slightest idea where I put it, but I had some more a pre-grind already in the cabinet. But you got the fresh nutmeg. You put that in here, man. I lost it. I don't know where I set that thing. Got some cinnamon sugar. No, just regular cinnamon. Put that in there. But come back around with some cane. I got cane sugar. You can use whatever sugar you got. You got white sugar, use that. I got some cane sugar. Put about two tablespoons in there. Maybe three. Do three. Do three. Heck, do four. Do four. Do four. Yeah, that's good right there. You stir it up. Sad. I really don't know what's going on with this cake. We done been baking this cake for the longest. I'm not sure why it's not cooking on the bottom. I don't put it in the water bath like I was instructed. It's not doing it. I take it out the water bath, but kept water in the oven with it. Not sure what's going on. But nevertheless, we're not a quitter. The BOH crew do not quit. We're gonna get this right. Whether we get it right this video or whether we get it right whenever. We're gonna get this right. The recipe gonna be up by the end of this week. So y'all can try this. Cause like I said, man, I'm trying to do this for my boy, my LB, my Ace Boon Coon, my dog. We've been through the trenches. We have late nights and early mornings together. Look, we gonna get this right. I'm not sure what's going on or why it's not taking like I needed it to. Or maybe the person who gave me the instructions lied. They don't even know what they doing. Maybe it's that. I don't know. We don't bake the cake smell good though. I'm not gonna hold you. The cake smell good. It's just that I don't know. Maybe I don't got it in the right pan. Maybe I need to invest in those wooden pans that they use. I just don't know, chat. I got a feeling that it ain't done still. But nevertheless, if it's not done this time, it is what it is. We tried. The eggnog tastes good. We tried. I saw GoGo dish. That dish was great. That crab salad with the sweet potato succotash, that was great. That was a good dish. Just don't know what's going on. And oh, before we keep going, shout out to Sonic. I saw that pretzel burger. I'm coming to get that sooner or later. Shake Shack, we saw the French onion dip. We coming for that. We're gonna compare that with Arby's and Firehouse. So be on the lookout for that. That's coming up. Um, we just wanted a simple episode this time. I thought this cake was gonna come out right the first time, but look, we're 2 days later. We still trying to bake this cake. We done ran out of eggs. We just going through the motion, man. I'm trying to let that residual heat from the oven to here finish cooking the bottom of this cake. Cause the top of the cake is good. It's just the bottom of the cake ain't doing what I needed to do. So we're gonna figure it out. Who's that online? All right. Here we go. We're gonna try this thing out. I have a feeling that the bottom's not good. What? It's not the problem. Because it's dark on the top. Still ain't done. I don't know why. It ain't. It's just that bottom. It's just that little piece of the bottom that didn't come out. But the rest of the cake is amazing.
Get you a little dish after that. Grab your little. What? Hold on. Hold on. Yeah, boo. All right, chat. Look, I know you saw me take that little piece out the bottom. I had a baking dish for it, but it ain't gonna make. You're not gonna be able to see it. Like we had to cut some of it out for it to work. But nevertheless, like I said, the flavor's there. Just that we got to work on the cake part. But once you get the cake, my plan was to overnight soak it, and I'm still gonna be able to do that. But take the cake, cut it, and you lay that on your plate, just like that. I ain't got space for all that. Take the little eggnog, make sure it's still good. And you just let it cross. If you want to be like me, just cover it. Like I said, cover that joint. Cover it. So when people come and get it, they get all of that. Good, good. Cover it up. But I feel like it's missing something. It's missing something. So this is what we're gonna do. We do some heavy cream, gang. Don't get a lot, depending on who it is. How many you got? Just put a little bit in there. How about a cup? So we ain't making a lot. Put a cup of heavy cream and a cup of powdered sugar, equal parts. If you've been here before, you already know what time it is. Put a little bit of vanilla in there. Put a little bit of honey, my guy. Turn it on high. All right. Once you mix that till you whip that until you get it nice and thick, and you get like a little salt peak on it. You want it like that where it don't come off. Take that. Get you a good little scoop of it right down the top. I like a lot. I like a lot with mine. You can swirl it, give it a little design. Bring around. Not a lot though, cause this is gonna be bitter. This is enough for a little color. All she wrote, gang. That is all she. Yep, yep, yep. All she wrote for this recipe, man. Trust me, before I give y'all this recipe, man, I'ma have it tied down, wrapped up, hog tied, taken to the back of the truck, and I'm gonna beat it up before I give it to y'all, man. I ain't gonna lie, this probably one of the best recipes that done whipped my tail in a long time. I ain't never had a recipe that took me 2 days to actually get it, and we still working on it. That's crazy, but that's why I love R&D, man. That's why I love R&D,
Cause you ain't gonna never get nothing right the first time. Never. But from what we got, the flavors are there. It tastes amazing. I'm proud of what came out of it. Um, we just gotta figure this out. See what happens. But other than that, dang good cake. Um, yeah, that's it. Um, listen, don't stop dreaming. Don't stop hoping. Don't stop wishing. The past couple of days talked about um bitter versus blessing. You know what I mean? Basically, if you are bitter about anything that's going on and you're bitter about what happened to you in the past and bitter about this and bitter about that, you stopping your blessing from happening. God can't bless a bitter heart, you know what I mean? Not saying that you need to forget and forgive, but just be mindful that the events that you still dwell on in the past and the events that you still think about or you still upset about or you still, have feelings towards in the past. Cause that may be the reason why some things ain't happening for you now, And I'm a victim to that too, man. It's a lot of things that happen to me, and I'm just secretly angry about it. Secretly, not happy, secretly just fussing, secretly bitter, jealous, all of that. And then that's why some things didn't never happen for me. But once, I sat down and figured out, maybe whatever happened was best for both parties and come to the realization that, man, look, man, that situation will move on. They're doing better. Or that event that happened done past is over. Nobody even talking about it no more. But I'm still, you know, in the back of my mind thinking about what happened and upset. And when I go to places, I'm mad because I see other people doing better and I see other people doing well. Like, man, nah, gang, that's not how it works, gang. You know what I mean? That's not how it works. So that's all I got. Just, be mindful and live in the present and be happy with what you got going on at the moment because there's a lot of people don't have what you have or lost what you have or lost the greatest thing in the world and that's their life and they can't do nothing no more. They can't change anything. They can't change the past, they can't change the future, they can't change nothing because the Lord called them home, which is sad. Sad because we don't get to see them no more. They're probably in a better place, man. That's all I got. That's all I really got, man. Uh, don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget. Hey, I'm not gonna hold y'all. I think I put a little too much of that stuff in there because this stuff is biting. That thing biting, but back of my head hot. I'm not gonna hold you, but that thing biting. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to comment. Don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget. See that? Know what I'm saying? I can't get it out. Good Lord. Don't forget to hit that bell so you'll see whenever me or go live. You guys can catch everything. Man, I'm just happy, man. Episode 4 is in the book, man. Y'all be easy, y'all be loved. And I don't know how many of y'all watch my streams, man, but I always end like this. Always jump for the stars because eventually you're gonna hit the moon. So and when you look down, even though you ain't touch the stars, you're on the moon and you still higher than somebody who never jumped. Alright? So always jump. That's my thing. Jump. Just jump. However high you hit, you higher than the person who didn't jump. Alright? That's all I got. And y'all be on the lookout for this recipe, gang, because this is a holiday recipe for the century. This boy here good. Cut the camera off. I'm done. Cut the camera, gang. I'm done.